OConnor, president of the Bridgehampton National Bank, which is such a strong bank in our community. Kevin, nice to see you.
Thank you, thank you.
And you're here at the Hampton Classic in the Bridgehampton National Bank Hampton Classic Chalet, right?
Yes, we are.
Why the Hampton Classic? Why is that so important?
Well, it's obviously a big event. It's a big event in the community. It's something we've been involved in for a long time. It's an opportunity for us to entertain our customers, who are really our friends, share sort of the end of the season with them, and just get together. So and we know that the Classic, it's a beautiful event, but it does a lot of good for the community. So.
It does, and it is after that Hurricane Irene, you really get a sense of your community and coming together, right?
Oh, it's the war stories that are being shared today about who has power, who doesn't, where am I taking a shower, all of that important stuff. But it's great to see everybody come back. This is an important weekend for us in the community, for our business people, and I think that whatever we lost last weekend, we're going to get it back this weekend in spades. So I'm excited.
Now tell me about the Bridgehampton National Bank. Really has grown so much. How many years has the Bridgehampton National Bank been growing?
Well, we've been around 100 years.
Wow.
So we're not a new bank.
And why do you think you have growing and growing so long?
I think that it's really our employees. I try and stay out of the way. They do a great job. They really form partnerships with our customers, which is what's important. So we've been able to deliver to our customers in some difficult financial times. We've been able to be there, lend them money, work with them during these times, and so it's gratifying to be able to grow our organization. We've been around 100 years, but in the last 4 years we've doubled in size.
That's amazing. Are you enjoying yourself here at the Classic?
I'm having a world of fun.
Well, Kevin, it's so nice to catch up with you.
Same here.
And have a great year. I'm here with Paul Paunchy, the mayor of Patchogue. Hi, Paul.
How are you today? Beautiful day, isn't it?
Beautiful day at the Hampton Classic.
Absolutely, absolutely. After the weekend we had, this is where you want to be.
You're enjoying yourself?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a rough weekend, huh? The community really pulled together.
You know, you look back at it, and when you go through it, the stress of going through it, but then you look back and say you did it right. The community handled themselves well.
They did. Everyone pulled together.
They always do.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Patchogue. What's happening in Patchogue?
Well, first of all, we have a Bridgehampton bank that just
Yay!
Probably,
keep them coming, right? That's a great bank.
Oh, it's great. It really is. It's been we have a lot of great things going on. We have new restaurants, Main Street, the Patchogue Theater, and this branch is in the middle of it, and it has a coffee shop in front of it. So you can deposit money and have a cup of coffee at the same time. Not only that, when you look at Patchogue, it's a waterfront community. We have Lombardi's on the bay, we have the Orr restaurant on the river, and then we have Parabell's and the Patchogue Theater for the Performing Arts, which will have Vince Gill. Will be there in a couple of weeks.
What is your absolute favorite thing about Patchogue? I know it's hard because I'm sure you have many.
The fact I grew up there.
Oh, yeah, I grew up out on Long Island as well, so it's nice.
I grew up in a village. It's the ability to be able to give back to those that gave to you.
And have your roots planted firmly into
Absolutely,
Patchogue, right?
Absolutely. My mother's in the same house. She's been in for 65 years. So there's a lot of just proudness that you have about being able to do what you do in the community that you grew up in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, enjoy your day at the Hampton Classic. With Ruth Hoffa, the executive director of Guildhall. Guildhall is right on my street. I live right near Guildhall. I love Guildhall.
Well,
you're doing such a beautiful job.
Thank you very much. We've been there 80 years.
Wow.
We're celebrating our 80th anniversary.
And you made it through the hurricane.
We made it through the hurricane, thank goodness, because we had just renovated the entire place.
And a beautiful renovation.
It looks beautiful, and luckily the hurricane blew by.
How did this summer go for Guildhall?
You know, it was a fantastic summer. I can't tell you, all of the pieces came together.
Yeah.
We had wonderful plays, we had wonderful music, we had great audiences.
Great programs for kids.
Great programs for
really
kids.
Great.
And of course this weekend we're tying it all up with a wonderful Labor Day celebration. But all in all, we have had a fantastic summer.
And you're ready for a great fall.
Yes.
I mean, you guys really are year-round. Guildhall
are.
Goes year-round for the local community. And I think that's so important to point out.
So nice of you to mention that, because it's very important. In fact, Bridgehampton National Bank helps us with all of our student programs in the fall and winter. So we have big exhibitions of student artwork, it's really quite amazing. And Bridgehampton National Bank is our sponsor for that. So
Right, you're quite a celebrity with Bridgehampton National Bank. I saw a giant poster of Ruth over here in the
Isn't that
chalet.
fun? Yeah.
And are you doing some ads for them?
I am.
Great.
I'm happy to do whatever they would
That's
like me to
wonderful.
do. It
That's
gives
wonderful.
Guildhall a lot of exposure, and quite honestly, Bridgehampton National Bank has been great to Guildhall.
Yes,
So
I highly
anytime we can
recommend,
thank
if
them.
any of our viewers are not signed up with their email with Guildhall, get on their email list, because I get great emails, reminders. There's so much happens in the summer. But Ruth kindly reminds me with these wonderful emails, the kids,
Right.
the kids programs, the wonderful plays. There's so much. So
Yeah, there really
thank you
is.
for doing such a great job, Guildhall. I love Guildhall.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with Dennis Susskind. Dennis, you are the big man here. You're not only the president, tell me, what are you?
I'm president of the board of the
How many hats do you wear?
Today I'm wearing two hats because this is an event for the Bridgehampton National Bank.
Right.
And I'm vice chairman of the board of the Bridgehampton National Bank. Marsha Hefner is the chair of the bank.
Wow.
Kevin O'Connor, who's behind you, is the president of the bank. But I'm also president of the board of the Hampton Classic. So today I'm wearing two hats.
That's why I always see you here at the Hampton Classic.
That's right.
It's been many years.
I've been coming here for over 25 years. I've been involved for the last 24 years. And I think I've been president for close to 20 years.
What do you think makes the Hampton Classic so special for you?
Well, you know what? Actually, one thing that happened this week made it special, and that is we had to take all our tents down under duress because of the oncoming storm. And then we put it up in magnificently with everybody in our staff doing, whether they were publicists or whether they were a PR person or whether they were a secretary. Everybody was out helping the tent people put back the stalls and the tents. And we started on that at 5 a.m. on Tuesday and worked till it got dark that night. And then this morning we finished and the horses came in.
Oh, it's beautiful. And it's like it never happened.
It's like it never happened. Well, we were very fortunate. We only got a little over an inch of rain, which is nothing for this
But
part
with
of the
these
road.
tents, you probably had to take those precautions.
We had to take the precautions because the tents would blow away, the tents would get destroyed. And fortunately, it happened before the show started, not during the show.
And it's an exciting year. We're looking forward to an exciting year. Off with a bang.
It's off with a bang. Everybody, of course, is excited that we're here.
Yeah.
We've actually only had to cancel 2 classes. We've rescheduled classes during the week. Grand Prix Sunday, which usually has very few classes, now will be a very, very busy schedule, filling in for the classes that we had to reschedule. And horses are coming in from all over the country. I mean, Vermont, which was really hard hit, they're actually happy to get their horses out of Vermont and getting them here on the
We
south.
got a lot of the rain.
They got a lot of the rain,
Yeah.
so they weren't as fortunate as we are.
Do you have a favorite event?
Well, getting back to your question, lead line is always yes, I have 2 favorite events.
Yeah.
Lead line, which are kids 2 to 7 years old being led around and being judged on their questions by Joe Farges, an Olympic gold winner. But my favorite class, hands down, besides the Grand Prix being very special, is the riding for disabilities, which will take place Sunday in the Hunter Ring 1 on the other side of the Grand Prix ring. These are young people, children and adults with in some cases, very serious disabilities who have an attachment to horses and compete as well as they can compete. And it is really inspirational. So it is hands down. They'll never be in the Olympics, but hands down, it is the most special event we have.
Yeah, and any of our viewers or any of the people who come down to the Hampton Classic, there are so many wonderful stories that go into each rider. And I think that's what really makes it. Each person that helps out, each person that rides, each person who attends, there's these wonderful stories that all come together under these tents.
Absolutely. We have people that have been working here for 30 some odd years. They come back every year. If they're not local, they travel here. It's just built into their DNA, and they want to be here.
Well, Bridgehampton National Bank has helped so many people make their dreams come true and become success stories. Why do you think the Bridgehampton National Bank is so successful itself?
Well, the Bridgehampton National Bank, as you know, is over 100 years old. We started as a one-branch bank, as a community bank, and now that we're much bigger, we still operate as a community bank. You know, if you have a problem, you can reach the head of the loan department, or you can reach Kevin O'Connor, the president of the bank, simply by calling. And we reach out to the community. We try to spread money around the community. We try to support. If you look at who supports local charities in terms of lending them money on special rates, when you don't have to look at exactly what they have, you know, we're there. And so if you pass the Parish Art Museum or you go to the Children's Museum, et cetera, you'll see that the SYS facility in Southampton, athletic facility, we reach out to help these local facilities for the people. Dreams come true. So,
and a new branch in Patchogue.
And a new branch in Patchogue. Of course, we're going west, you know, because you can't go east anymore. Otherwise, we'll be in England. So we keep on growing on a very controlled basis, and we're having great success as we go west.
Well, Dennis, it's always a pleasure running into you. I'm sure I'll run into you many more times. No rain so far.
No rain so far. And we thank you for being here. Thank you very much.
Dennis. Have a great day today.
Thank you.
Enjoy the week.